Canada, we stand. No, I'm just kidding. But if I was to sing, you guys would probably laugh your asses off. That's first of all. Second of all, I'm a terrible singer. Just terrible. If I was to do karaoke with you guys, you'd probably laugh your ass off, because I remember one time when I was little, I think like freaking 19 or something like that, 20, I bought something called SingStar for the PlayStation, and we were singing, and then we took off the music after we were singing, and everyone in the room was laughing at my voice, because I just sing so beautiful that people had to laugh. But anyways, moving forward, Canada. I think Canada is secretly in a Great Depression right now, because in this video, we're going to be talking about oil. We're going to be talking about Suncor. We're going to be talking about how they lost the money. We're going to be talking about how they cut dividends. And we're going to be talking about how they could possibly go bankrupt or need a bailout from the federal government of Canada from printing money. Yay! But right now, I am not bullish on Canada right now. I think Canada is secretly in a Great Depression, because Canada is so heavily reliant on oil. And the fact that oil prices are crashing, it's not good for Canada's economy overall. So, right, yeah. Anyways, I would appreciate a thumbs up for this video. Maybe people won't, because they're going to be like, no, my Suncor investment, I'm going to lose all my money. Maybe, I don't know, but honestly, I would not invest into Suncor. I would wait for it to plummet further and then do a speculation play where you think the federal government will bail out bail out Suncor. So anyways, in this video, we're going to be talking about Suncor cutting dividends by 55%. So they just released earnings just not too long ago, and they waited until the market closed, because they knew that as soon as they released this earnings, it would have been a bloodbath on the streets. So they waited until it closed, so they can, so investors can grasp the concept of this earnings report. I don't think they have a conference call until tomorrow, I believe. But this is a really bad earnings, and they lost a lot of money. I'm probably not gonna go through this, because help companies better than expected. Okay, no, I don't think they have the earnings report of how much money they lost in here, but they lost a lot of money. So let's go over it. So this is Sedar. Sedar is the place where I go to get my financial documents, and they just released the earnings on May 5th, one in English and one in French. So if you can't read English, but if you can understand me talking, then obviously you read English. So, but, you know, there's also a French version for people who can't read English. But most people should be able to read English. Anyways, let's move forward. Let's go talk about Suncor. So this is the Suncor balance sheet for Q1, I believe. Their operational revenues was 7.9. Their other income was 365. Their total revenue was 7.75 billion. Their total expenses was 12 billion, and they lost a total of 4.35 billion after some taxes. They are left with $3.25 billion of losses. $3.525 billion of losses. If we look about what happened 3 months ending March of 2019, they made 1.47 billion. Now they're losing $3.525 billion. And then if we go and we look at their balance sheet, which is the most important, by the way, we look at their balance sheet, they have a total of $5 billion of current cash. And I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe that they raised an additional $1.6 billion in some kind of debt. So that would give them approximately, let's just pull out a calculator. Well, I think you guys can do the math yourself, you know, like 2 plus 3 plus 1.6. They have a total of $6.6 billion of cash at the moment. Inventory might help, but I don't think it matters too much. and income tax receivable. I could add that in, but I'm not going to bother. So they have a roughly about 6.6, a little bit more than that because I didn't do the exact number. It should be 2.2, but I didn't do that. Oh well, whatever. So $6.8 billion. And their assets, yeah, they have about $85 billion of assets. That's good. But let's look at their current short-term debt. They have a short-term debt of $3.7 billion they got to pay within this year. They have $5 billion of account payable acquitted liability of $5.48 billion. They have a total current liability of $10.27 billion. This is current. And they have a total of $6.8 billion of cash. Does that look very stable to you? $10.2 billion of current liabilities, $6.6 billion of cash, long-term debt of $13.76 billion. If oil doesn't recover, if the world goes back in shutdown mode because the coronavirus case goes up again, I think this company is going to have to get a bailout from the federal government because their liabilities is more than the total cash they have right now, and it's just, to me, it sounds like they need to file for bankruptcy. But I'm sure that the federal government will bail them out, so you guys can relax. But I definitely, if you are an investor, I definitely advise you to listen to the earnings report. I do have a short position on this, so I'm hoping I bank hard on my short position tomorrow. We'll see what happens. If it doesn't plummet tomorrow, I'm definitely going to be buying some long-term put options on this because I'm thinking that this stock price is going downtown. You know, that's my opinion, downtown. But we'll see what happens. Anyways, so the market right now is slightly red. But that's whatever. Red, green, blue. It doesn't matter. The market's not going to crash. The government's gone too far to pump this market up. Donald Trump is like tweeting about how oil is $25 a barrel. Look! Oil, 25! America is great again! America! Go America! I'm just kidding. But some of you probably found that annoying, and I apologize for that. I'm just trying to be funny and try to be more motivated and make it sound like my video's a little bit more interesting. But anyways, oil, like, hey, look, oil is up 53 cents. 0.53 cents after hours and 13 cents. So that's looking very, very positive. Oil going up is good. Canadian to US dollar. Our US dollar is Canadian dollar is going to get a lot worse than the US dollar. And Canadians only care about the US dollar because what are we going to use with our Canadian dollars? We're going to be buying our crappy Canadian stocks? No, everybody wants to buy the US stocks unless you're day trading penny wheat stocks. Besides that, there's like really no good Canadian companies out there to invest into, in my opinion, at least long term anyways. All the great companies are in the US, in my opinion. Anyways, if you guys think of a good Canadian company to invest into, put it in the comments below. Please don't have it like a super penny stock. Like an actual investment that you think is awesome, that is a solid company. Please comment down below. No penny stocks, please. No penny stocks. So Beyond Meat, they have the earnings. I hope you enjoyed that earnings report. Some people, they might click on a YouTube video rather than actually going to the website to check it out. So I posted for people's convenience, and I get I can put ads on it. So it's great for me. Two birds with one stone in this case. But yeah, Beyond Meat, I do have an very, very interesting video tomorrow. My thoughts on Beyond Meat, why I'm actually very, very bullish on Beyond Meat at the moment. But you will see why I'm bullish tomorrow. I will be making a video, and I will explain why I am very, very bullish on Beyond Meat. And I truly believe that Beyond Meat can give you a huge return on investment. But again, that's my opinion. We'll see what happens. DHT Holdings Incorporation, they just had their earnings report. No conference call yet. I think the conference call is tomorrow morning because I am very interested to hear what they have to say in their conference call. So I'm very interested. Maybe I'll make a video after I hear their conference call because, again, I'm interested in the tanker sector. I think the tanker sector is a very rewarding sector. It can be high return on investment, in my opinion. So yeah, Disney down $2.11. That makes sense. Maybe this market is more real than I thought, and the Fed is letting some of the companies that are doing bad bleed and not really pump up the stocks, like airlines. I'm happy to see airlines go down because now it becomes, higher reward for risk. So I'm really happy to see that. I do believe long term the airlines will recover, but I just like to see that the Fed is not just pumping these airlines up. I'm not even on an airline. Tesla, I'm 100% sure that no Fed is pumping Tesla stock right now because they're in a bubble. Why? Why they're in a bubble? Because rich people like Elon Musk, they don't care what he says. He can say, sell my stock, and they'll buy more stock. So, yeah. Short sellers have nothing on him because short sellers want other investors to sell his stock so they can make some money on the stock price going down. But Elon Musk is telling investors to sell his stock, and they're doing the exact opposite. Wow. That's just amazing in my opinion. It's like Elon Musk is using psychology to bring up his stock price. It is kind of stock market manipulation. He might get in trouble for it, but I still don't think unless the stock market crashes, I don't think Tesla is going back down to 350 USD. My opinion only. We'll see what happens. Anyways, that's it for my video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this content. Give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel grow. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.